choose one of the many other options.
That's right.
Tell them you'll be inspecting their car every day.
I know.
Well, when Anika, the first thing Anika did when she got her car was put LED lights on the inside.
I know.
Literally.
Oh, God.
But not for that purpose, I'm sure.
I hope not. We don't know.
Just saying it.
But we don't know, right? Exactly. We don't know.
Now, is there a high school group, a parent group, and is there discussion about first times? Yeah, remember.
I mean, I don't know of a parent group.
No, I don't know of anything.
Yeah, we don't know of anything. That would actually be kind of, I mean, we just all are crossing our fingers and
Doesn't happen.
repeating.
I mean, I think because it is not an open discussion heretofore, that it wouldn't be an open discussion. But if you created the conditions for openness, letting them know that they don't have to be surreptitious about it, that they can be gentle and genuine about it, and that's why I love this film. Is because they're gentle and genuine about it, and that was brilliant.
Yeah.
And it won the Crystal Bear Award from the Children's Jury.
Oh, it did.
Yeah, so that's the highest prize for the generation program, and that's these are kids who have grown up on the Berlin Film Festival, and they are very thoughtful. These kids who love the Berlin Film Festival and grow up with it.
So now this was produced by kids, or
no, by a young filmmaker.
Okay.
And I have to say, looking at him, he looks like he could have been a high school teacher, if there was an appearance of a high school teacher. And so he just had a really good insight and a gentleness, and he knew what he needed to show. So a really great direction of writing. And, but I don't know, what do you think? Would a film like this play in your community? Would you say?
Oh yeah, because the area of Maryland that my kids go to high school is a very open liberal type of area. So I think it would play very well to my daughter's high school. My kids go to two different high schools. I think it would play really well there. I think it would be received really well. I'm not so sure, because I think my son's high school is actually a teeny bit more conservative. That's been my impression. He's a freshman, so we're still learning about the community. But it's a slightly different cultural kind of. Whereas my daughter's high school is extremely liberal, and so I think that it would actually really play well at her high school.
Yeah, Katie, she's also in a magnet program.
Yeah, and they've got a communication arts program there, which she's a part of.
Right, and so this would play right into that whole thing, actually.
No, it's just so interesting that few of these films get to the United States, and if there are 10 children and youth film festivals in the United States, and they are sort of bootstrapped by their directors, and so only those who live around it can have access to those film festivals and those films. So with Screen 360 TV is acting like a distributor in a way initially, and making people aware of great films like this that have the capacity to guide, really, to be good guides.
I mean, this would be interesting also to show to a college audience. People who've already gone past high school, and what are their impressions of that, living at home with their parents, kind of having that experience versus being in college and maybe having a different perspective.
But I think that the reason that this would work for a middle school in particular, I think middle school actually in some ways is an ideal time, because because it really shows that all of these things, all of the angst and how do you approach this? This is more appropriate for that age, and how very much it would be like, wow, it's a universal thing. It doesn't matter what country you come from. It doesn't matter what culture you have. This is a universal experience. So I think in that... Hey, Tad.
Yeah,
You're back.
Here is Tad.
But I don't get any middle school to show this.
No, that's true.
You don't think middle schools would show it, and that's why there needs to be a film festival or something that's outside of it. Yeah, it's true. I